Audio Jungle.
Hello, and thank you so much for joining us on this week's episode of the program. It's Lens on Maritime, where we bring to you all the happenings in the maritime sector. My name is Brownson, one of your hosts. And then the maritime sector, like we always say, never go to sleep. Now, here are the stories we are tracking at this time. On the program this week, Nigerian Shippers Council alleged threats to lives of staff. And the 100% compliance team of NAGAV fighting corruption in the ports. Now, also on the program, on our interview segment, the challenge of women in maritime still rocks the industry. We'll be speaking with the president later in the program. We'll take a very quick break. We'll be back with all the details. Don't go away.
Let's take away the stress of worrying about clearing documentation of fuel.
Our innovative technology provides real-time visibility of your cargo any time of the day.
Here at Maritime Agencies Nigeria Limited, we deliver your cargo fast, in good condition, at a very competitive rate anywhere in the world.
You have heard it all. At Maritime Agencies Limited, we offer the best of customs services, freight forwarding and logistics, warehousing, packaging, palletization service, consultation on import and export. Reach out to us today. Maritime Agencies Limited, second floor of Fimo House, Plot 6 Oshodi Expressway, Sunrise Bus Stop, Apapa, Lagos. Or you can call us on 091-616-78740 or send us an email on emailangagencies@gmail.com. Maritime Agencies, your one-stop shop from clearance to delivery.
Welcome back. Now, here are some stories we are tracking at this time. Nigerian Port Authority (NPA) says the days of vessel spending days in the Nigerian port just to discharge vessel are now over, as it now takes between 24 to 48 hours maximum to completely discharge a vessel. Port manager, Lagos Port Complex, Olufumilayo Oloto, while speaking with Nigerian Maritime TV recently in Lagos, says it takes between 24 to 48 hours to fully discharge a vessel with complete documentation. She said the agency was able to achieve this by simplifying its documentation process.
I think those are tales of the past. No ship will come into our waters now and complain about delay in discharge. Like I said during the session, once your documentation is in order, after all the agencies have boarded to clear the vessel, and your discharge operations commence, you are out. There are no, if it is bulk cargo, like I said, like dry bulk, that can be impacted by the weather, of course, the hatches must be closed. But for containers and other cargo types, we've improved tremendously. And I challenge everybody to take us up on that. So, the turnaround time for containers in particular, I'll tell you, is max 48 hours, depending on the TEUs on board that vessel. What have we done differently? We've ensured that documentation processes have been simplified. Once your payments are in place, approvals are granted, oftentimes communicated in advance to the harbour master via internal networking that does not require, the hard copies going there. And yes, where we need to now send the hard copies, there are means of sending via email so that he has the approval real time and online. Secondly, we operate 24/7 within the Lagos Pilotage District. We have third-party towage providers, which our management is taking up seriously under the leadership of Malam Mohammed Bello Koko, meaning we have enough crafts, we have enough pilot quarters, we have enough tugboats. So once your vessel is ready to come in, pilots are ready to go and bring them in. And like I said, we operate 24/7 piloted services in the Lagos area, so there are no delays.
The Apapa Command of Nigerian Customs Service has handed over 3.7 billion seized tramadol tablets packed in 150 cartons containing 4,500,000 capsules of 420 milligrams to the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, in Lagos. Controller Malata Ibrahim Yusuf, Custom Area Controller of the command, while handing over the drug to Ame Inelegu Naroti Commander, warned that the Apapa port will continually be a no-go area for all forms of illicit trade. He said that the command is strengthening its synergy with NDLEA and other government agencies in ensuring the importers of illicit drugs and their collaborators are stopped. Following an attack on its workers by corrupt security officials at the port, the Nigerian Shippers Council (NSC) raised an alarm that the lives of its workers fighting corruption at the port are in danger. This is even as the Nigerian Shippers Council revealed that between the year 2020 and 2021, the agency saved the nation's economy $6,540 million. That's about 3.2 billion naira as a cost of demurrage. The 100% Compliance Committee of the National Association of Government Approved Freight Forwarders (NAGAF) is hosting all major stakeholders in the port to a two-day seminar slated for 22nd and 23rd of June 2022 to discuss challenges faced by port users. National Coordinator of the Compliance Committee, Ibrahim Tanko, says the aim of the workshop is to identify the root causes of the bottleneck experienced in the port, especially as it concerns the movement of cargo in and out of the ports. Other issues to be discussed in the workshop includes the new truck electronic call-up system, causes of demurrages, late refund of container deposits, badging operation, container transfer to ICDS, POF collections, among other issues.
To identify where is our problem. We are not fighting, and that day there is no need for somebody to raise his voice. No, we are only trying to sit and eat together and identify our problem. Then we now ask, if it is shipping company, what do we do? If it is MPA, what do we do? They may tell us to give them time. We will give them time to go back and see how they can be able to manage, and so forth. And we selected some people who are going to address some issues, like the chairman shipping. The chairman of Shipping Association is going to address us about the issue of what? Demurrage, yes. Then the chairman, terminal operators, is going to give us talk on the issue of badges. Then the controller Tinkan is going to give us more enlightenment about this issue of business valuation. Then the Tinkan, the Papa area controller, is going to give us a lecture about Transaya. What the law say about Transaya, taking container from one place to another. You understand? So they need to give us we are calling ourselves so that we won't make mistake. When we are fighting, we will not make a mistake. You understand? Or when on the process of our operation, we will make a mistake. So that is the essence of this workshop.
Ibrahim Tanko reiterated that the workshop is not to witch hunt any agency, but to seek a lasting solution to the myriads of challenges in the ports. Brownson Uwana for Lenson Maritime. All right, lots of stories there from the Shippers Council. We hope that the government will wade into it. I mean, in Nigeria, we've always said when you fight corruption, corruption fights back. And we must also give credit to the TCCP. I was at a conference where Shippers Council, that the TCCP team was with the Maritime Workers Union, Mawun. Of course, we could feel the impact, and especially to the fact that several collections of tested items has been stopped. We must give kudos to that. As at March, we heard that about 4 40-fitted containers of tested items were recovered from this task force team. Kudos to that. And regardless of the fight that's, threat to life and all of that, want to encourage them to keep at what they do. Nigerians is strongly behind you. Now let's talk about women in maritime. Now there have been talks about women participation in maritime. I mean, those people have said that it's a male-dominated industry, and some people feel like women need to do more to find their space. I mean, they say position is not given, it's being taken. Now, joining me to discuss women participation in maritime in Nigeria is Women in Maritime Africa, WIMA Africa, but of course the Nigerian president, which is WIMA Nigerian President Rollins Macfoy, joins me at this time. All right, thank you so much for joining us on the program today, ma.
Thank you very much.
Now, let's talk about women in maritime. We'll talk about maritime sector, and behind the camera, I asked you if the challenge is everywhere in the world where we have male dominating the maritime sector, and you said it's the same, but it's kind of different in Nigeria. But let's come down home. How would you rate women's participation in Nigeria? Do you think women have reservation about the industry because some mind may be playing trick on them that is a male-dominated industry, so women should back out?
Well, I'll take your question in two parts.
Okay.
For the women who are already in maritime industry, they have ceased to look at it as a male-dominated industry, and they have come out in their might. Like you said, position is not given, but it's taken by power. So they've come out in their might to take position and show themselves and what they can do and what they have upstairs. And then for the ones that are not yet here, probably I can say they are also in two sections. Some are not aware, because a lot of ignorance is out there concerning this maritime industry. Because the maritime industry, a lot of people don't even know what is all about it. A lot of people have not even heard about it. You go to schools, like we carry our crusade to secondary schools and all that, you just find out that you are talking and they are just like, wow, what's going on here? And all that. And then, of course, the ones out there also, the second part, the ones out there that feel that, oh, I cannot do this job, I'll be resented, I'll be treated with ignominy, and I'll be looked at as abnormal. Well, if that is what such a person or such a group of people want to think of, well, you cannot change that. So that's the way it is. Those of us who are here, who are marching on. Two groups outside, the ones that are ignorant, that do not know anything or much about it, and then of course the ones that know and feel that, oh, they are afraid.
At International Supply Chain Systems Limited, ISCS, we provide our clients with customized import-export services to meet their unique needs.
We understand that timeliness is key to saving you from demurrage.
Our services include cargo clearing and consolidation shipping, cargo warehousing and storage, general import and consultancy.
That's why we have a team of professionals to assist you with proper paperwork for efficient customs clearing.
Come talk to us at 7A Bikunle Akintoye Street, Apapa, Lagos. You can call us on 081 622 71120, 081 276 33510, or you can send us an email info@iscsltd.com, or visit our website www.iscsltd.com. ISCS, more than logistics.
Let's take away the stress of worrying about clearing documentation of you.
Our innovative technology provides real-time visibility of your cargo any time of the day.
Here at Emily Agencies Nigeria Limited, we deliver your cargo fast, in good condition, at a very competitive rate anywhere in the world.
You have heard it all. At MLN Agencies Limited, we offer the best of custom services, freight forwarding and logistics, warehousing, packaging, palletization service, consultation on import and export. Reach out to us today. MLN Agencies Limited, second floor of Fimo House, Plot 6 Oshodi Expressway, Sunrise Bus Stop, Apapa, Lagos. Or you can call us on 091 616 78740, or send us an email on mlnagencies@gmail.com. MLN Agencies, your one-stop shop from clearance to delivery.
Can you take us through some other opportunities that you think are untapped in the maritime sector?
Firstly, I would like to say that there are about 105 professions.
Wow.
That you can find in the maritime industry.
Wow.
One, we have the seafarers, we have the port operations people, we have the security, maritime security, we also have the ones that are into oil and gas, have the gantries loading and all that. We have the product surveyors, We have the engineers. We have, of course, we have the engine and the deck departments in the sea. We have cooks.
Wow.
We have the general, service people that we refer to as OS. We have people in manning. We also have people in manning and crewing. Then we also have ship operations.
Wow, that's a lot.
We have chandlers. we have traders. We call them trading. When you come to the products, offshore trading.
Wow.
We have trading. We have the shipbuilding and maintenance.
Wow.
It's so much. It's so much. I've just mentioned 10 now. There are so many. We have the consultants in different sectors. We have the trainers. We have the educationists in this industry that train people in different professional courses. Like I'm one of them because I own a maritime school.
Okay.
So we are into professional trainings.
Okay.
So it's not business as usual or training as usual, just the way you train other people in the other industries, but domiciled in this industry, training, special trainings that are pertaining this industry to make you come out better. So there's so much, like I said, 105.
Now let's talk about training for a bit. I went for an event and some few people walked up to me and talked about asked question of how do they get into the maritime sector, what kind of training do they need in school. Now I'm a maritime journalist. I have knowledge about some certain things, but not as in-depth as a professional like you would do. There are some courses that, some professions you've mentioned here that probably I wasn't aware of and all of that. Now, in terms of training, where can people really find training, especially women that are now seeing opportunities that they can really latch on?
When you talk about training or getting into the maritime industry or the training that you have to go through to get into the maritime industry, they vary.
Okay.
First, you have to niche a path for yourself. What is your interest? Are you an engineer? Do you like the engineering work? Then we'll direct you on the trainings that you can take. Are you an administrator? You love administration? You're a psychologist, you love dealing with people. You love, placements, recruitment, placement and selection. That's what HR and admin does. So is that what you like? Basically, before I came into the maritime industry, I was a head of admin. I read a BSc in public admin and I read Masters in Industrial Labor Relations.
Wow.
And then before I came into the maritime, this is the first industry. Where do I get myself placed? The remaining is story. But today, I am here, a crewing and manning person. What do you mean by crewing and manning person? I train, I select, I place, and all that. I look at you, I interview you. Just the same thing that's been done in HR, but now in the maritime industry.
Oh, okay.
And going further, setting up a school still shows that I'm interested in them being professionally equipped and placed in the right place.
Okay.
So this is my interest. I cannot say it's an ascribed interest. It's my innate interest.
Okay.
It has been what I have always wanted. My joy has been to see people excel. So how can I see people excel? How do I get them to excel? And here you come, the Birth of Ocean Deep Services Limited, the Birth of Ocean Deep Maritime Academy. So putting the two together, it comes out beautiful and all that. So firstly, you have to know what you want. If you are a navigator, you like geography, you like the maps and all that, then you're a captain.
Wow.
Then we'll begin to show you how to become a captain. If you like playing with your hands, you're an engineer and all that, or you want to be an engineer, then we show you how to get into that. If you're a cook, you love to cook beautifully. And
there's a job for you in the maritime sector.
Yes, there's a job for you. You can work in the ship. The ship cannot be without a cook because the people that work there or the crews that work there, they have to eat. And so you have so many areas. Okay, so if you want to work in the office, there are so many professions for you in the office. You can be a port operations person.
Yeah.
You can be a CSO. It's not like the CSO, Chief Security Officer. No, this is Company Security Officer. Liaising between the company and the ships, wherever they are. So if you are an intelligent person, you want to be into investigation and all that, you can fit into the shipping, into the maritime security department and all that. So if you're somebody that likes arranging papers, getting all documents, making sure that the documents are, your cabotage is there for you.
Yeah.
That's what cabotage is all about. Even ROS. So, registry of ships is just, what is it? Put the documents of the ship together, make sure that the ship has all the trading documents, arrange them the way they are supposed to be, submit it to ROS, they go through it, they vet it and tell you. If you are a surveyor, we have product surveyors.
Wow.
We have ship surveyors. We have class. We have people working with the class to certify the ship. This from inception, even before the ship is being built. We have people that work with the builders and all that, and they make sure the ship from onset is classed to meet up with what it's supposed to do, with required standard and all that. So it's so much. So
it's good to know that there are a lot of opportunities for women right now. For most people that have been wondering how to get into the sector, I brought the connection, the program today. But now let's look at what is WIMA Nigeria doing to create more awareness for women, and to, not just when they come, how do you help them to settle into the industry?
Well, a couple of people that set up WIMA Nigeria were the ones in the maritime industry.
Okay.
So they already know their grounds. Okay, so when other members want to come in, even the ones already in the maritime industry now that come in, you find out that some of them were just opportune to get a job in the maritime industry, but they don't even know how to excel or how to carve a niche for themselves. They don't know how to prepare themselves for greater heights. That's why we are here.
Okay.
To make sure that you are not dropped by the wayside. To make sure that we advise you professionally.
Okay.
And even help you, aid you in training and all that, so that you will have your professional power. For the ones coming out of school, we call them our mentees.
Okay.
Then we direct them properly. Okay, what are you interested in? Just like I've explained before, and then we help them to know the school they can go to, the duration, how they can go, and then help them to arrange for their IT or cadetship and all that. And then, of course, for the ones that are also interested in various other areas that you might not need IT and all that, we know how to place them. Then we do a lot of capacity, a lot of training to create capacity building, and to develop these women in this industry. So here we are bridging the gap.
Okay.
We are here to bridge the gap for women. We are here to open their eyes, to tell them that you can make it, and to show them the various areas that they can make it in professionally. So they don't have to go cap in hand begging anybody. Your profession, your professionalism is your power. And when you have that at the tip of your finger, it speaks for you. So that's what it is.
So how would you rate the time you came into the industry and now? Would you say women participation has improved?
Sure, definitely it has improved.
So you made mention finally on how different jobs and we see Women of Nigeria also get do capacity building and all of that. Yeah. Now this is free advert for women, by the way. How can interested people right now, especially women, by the way, how can women that are interested in getting into the maritime industry get in touch with women?
We have a website. If you just type Women Nigeria, the website will come out. Phone numbers that they can call on the website. However, if you're listening and you might not have the time to access the website and all that, you can call 08132 554416. 08132 554416 for more enquiries. We'll be very glad to take your calls and to bring you into the fold.
All right.
Thank you.
I know we've eaten into your time. A lot of questions I want to ask, but we'll leave it here. On the next subsequent episode, we'll look at issues now in the maritime sector. Thank you very much for your time on the program today.
Thank you.
What an in-depth discussion that has been. Now, for all the women out there who have been asking lots of questions about how to get into the industry, maritime is not a male industry; it's an all-inclusive industry, just like the president of Women Nigeria have said. So, she also gave a number. and of course you can go to Women Nigeria and then find out how you can get some opportunities of some of their seminars. The program today, thank you so much for being a part of it. Now, special thanks to all those that sent us WhatsApp messages. I promise I'll to read your messages this week, but now for some of those messages, some people started the message as if they wanted to chat with me. Now, if you want to send a message, you can say hi, go ahead and state the challenges or what you want to talk about, and end with your name so that we can project that accurately on the screen. So follow that sequence for next week and your message will be featured on the program. My name is Brownson Uwana. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms currently displayed on your screen. You can also go to Nigeria Maritime TV and watch our previous contents. Thank you so much for watching. Let's do it again next week.